Alright, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Learning Life with Lucy. Where did y'all think I was going? Did y'all think I was leaving? Let's be real now.
I heard niggas tryna speak on my name. I call a twin, let that Drake thing bang. Hop with the car, they gon' run when we ain't. Knew me in high school, I ain't the same. Going through pain, I keep drinking that drink.
Hey, y'all, welcome back to another episode of Learning Life with Lucy. And this week's episode is called Low Key Petty and High Key Justified. So, this episode, we're just going to be talking about like why some people are petty, or why you can be petty, or why I'm petty, or it's just learning how to navigate through the pettiness and knowing when it's good and when it's bad and when it's used for, entertainment purposes or it's just being used to be malicious. So let's dive right in. Why do you think that most people are petty? For myself, I think that I like being petty because I like to enjoy it. I can't lie, I have done it for malicious reasons, but 85% of the time it's just for being, just get back and some petty revenge. I don't think it's as big of a deal as some people make it out to be, because some people can turn being petty into just being flat out dead ass wrong. Like, some shit just don't need to happen all the time. Like, sometimes you just gotta take something on the chin. Like, just put your Natalie Nunn panties on and take it on the chin, Like, fuck it. Why is it ever that deep? And I can't even lie. I make everything that deep. I do. I do. I take everything too far. I can't lie. I do. But sometimes I know when to not do that. Like, some shit just be like not worth the lifelong beef, or it's just not worth the repercussions. Like, it's just not worth it. So, yeah. But when other people are petty, to other people, I do find that funny. I'm not gonna lie, as long as it's like not me or people I know or like my friends or family, as long as nobody's being petty to them, then I don't care. Like, be as petty as you want. But yeah, that's where I draw the line. What do you think people get out of being petty? I think that it's just like a satisfaction. Like, for me, like, when I do get back in a petty way, I am satisfied. I feel like I didn't go like that, or like I didn't lose. Like, even if I didn't win, I just know for a fact I didn't lose. And I could be in the middle. I don't mind being in the middle. I don't care to be in the middle. Like, I don't mind being the villain. I don't mind being the bad guy. Like, I don't care. But I know for a fact once I get my get back, I won't be a loser. That's just the way the cookie gotta crumble. But I think some people are petty because they can't help it. Like, some people do petty stuff unwarranted. Like, nothing may have happened to that person, and they're just being petty just to be fucking petty. Like, or some people are petty because they feel like they're losing. So, like, for instance, like, my mom, she can be really petty because she feels like she's losing. We could be like having a conversation or an argument, and I'll just know I'll be winning, and she'll know she'll be losing, and then she'll do some petty stuff to me. So it would just be like, girl, you're a loser. And like, I don't even need to do nothing back to you because you already know you lost. Like, it don't be that deep, like. But some people can just be petty just because, like, they're losers. Like, they have no other card to be dealt. Like, that's their last card. Like, that's their last resort to be fucking petty. So, yeah. Before we continue with the petty stories, I do want to say I'm rocking my Adamo brand today. Woo, 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 woo. Shout out to Ryan for this wonderful hoodie. I really actually love this hoodie. It's very warm. I'm going to get the zip up soon. So if you want to go ahead and click the tag in the comments at Adamo clothing brand, go ahead and do that. Might as well just go follow Ryan and listen to his music too while you're at it. So, all right, back to the story. So, I've been petty a couple times in my life. So let's start by saying, one thing I am petty with is not saying happy birthday to people. If you did not tell me happy birthday, I will not tell you happy birthday. Only time I may accidentally tell you happy birthday if you didn't tell me happy birthday is if I didn't previously look at the DMs and see that you didn't tell me happy birthday. Because I will do that. I will go back to my DMs and I'll see who told me happy birthday and who didn't. Who said good job, congratulations, whoever said anything. If you like the story, not I'll know by that because I'm not a fan, and I hate to be like portrayed as one. So Vaseline, sponsor me, please. I'm down to my last drip. You see how skinny this is? So yeah, please sponsor me if you can. So yeah, I am petty with that. So just know, like, cause I don't mind like saying the first thing. I don't mind that, like, giving a bitch a compliment or telling a bitch that happy birthday or a nigga da 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 da. Like, I don't mind. But it's to the point where if I see that I've done it first and you didn't do it back, I'm not ever doing it again because I've already given the olive branch. So, yeah. And I've never been one to beg, chase, run after shit. Like, it is what it is. Oh, what is all of this? Okay, sorry. It's the ADHD. Miss Chandra, call me, please. All right, anyways. Okay, I guess the same thing goes with not liking people's pictures. Like, I know a lot of people that I used to follow on my page before it got hacked, and I didn't really necessarily like them, or I was fond of them, or like, I just never spoke to them. I just followed them on Instagram, and I would go not liking their pictures. Like, why would I like your pictures and I won't even say hello? That's dumb. I wouldn't even speak to you in a public setting. Why would I like your pictures on Instagram? That's stupid, you know? Another one is, one time, I could actually try to find a picture of this. I don't know if I find one, but this is a true story. One time, my brother, this is not even a one time. Like, my family love wearing my Crocs. Like, they hate Crocs, but they wear my Crocs all the time. So, my brother was wearing my Crocs at the time, and I don't know what the fuck that little motherfucker was doing. But somehow, some way, it was wood chips and dirt all in my fur Crocs. So I took his game controller and I literally like found the biggest pile of mud I could and smeared that game controller all in the dirt. All in the dirt just cause I could. Just cause I felt justified, like, and I put it right back on that bed. Because why would you do that to my stuff? And I've been asking you countless times to stop. Or even when I asked my mom to stop wearing my shoes, and she'd be like, I'll stop. And then she don't, and then I catch her with my shoes on. And then she'll be like, stop wearing my perfume, stop doing this, stop doing that. And I won't stop. Because if you didn't stop, why would I stop? So now I have to match petty with stupidity. So you wanted to be stupid, now I gotta be petty. You know? I don't know. I just feel like that's girl math right there, you know? Another thing is, one of my petty traits, like, this is so petty of me, and I don't really care because I really take pride in this shit. People who ask to be on my podcast, who do not share, who do not like, who do not comment, who don't really do much for the podcast but want to be on a podcast, then I'll sell you a dream because you're not getting on here. You're not getting on this fucking show. I promise you. It's one thing to want people on here. Like, it's one thing if I want you to get on here and you don't really know nothing about it. If you know about my podcast and, like, you know I've been posting, trying to get my shit out there, and you just want to be like, let me get on the show. First of all, any type of giveaway, like, that's just like a giveaway. Like, y'all know when people be doing the giveaways in the clothing brand and shits, and they're like, you gotta share, like, comment, all that other good stuff to win something. Why would you not think you need to do all that to support me so I can get you on the podcast? That's stupid. So then when I get you on the podcast, none of your followers know about me and they just think that you're just doing this shit for extracurricular activity. No, this is not that. And I don't, look, last season, I think I'm going to address this because I don't even think I addressed it last episode. Last season, I was making motherfuckers pay, $2.99 a month to listen to my podcast, and motherfuckers was crying, bitching, complaining, moaning, groaning about how they had to pay to listen to my shit. And I took that, and I took it on the chin, and I backtracked, and I rethought it. But it's only but so many boundaries that I'm going to put down regarding my fucking brand. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if he don't like it. I don't care if they don't like it. I don't care if she don't like it. Somebody out here with $2.99 is going to pay for my fucking podcast. Fuck, y'all can pay $10, $20, $30 for a fucking KD or some fucking weed. But you can't pay $2.99 to listen to something that you want to get on? Y'all the type of people I'm scared of. Y'all are the type of people I'm scared of. Like, I don't care. So, yeah. I got some more petty stuff, though. Y'all want to hear something funny that happened to me, actually? I feel like this is petty. And I hope nobody sees this shit. Well, I hope they don't see this. But then again, I don't really care because this shit happened a break ago. Basically, my friends wouldn't put me on with this one friend because I had a situation from like 8 fucking years ago with somebody else. And I feel like that's petty because why are you... I just feel like that's petty. I'm going to just leave it at that. I just feel like that's petty. So, if you see this, no, I'm talking about you. All right. A petty reason why I quit my job is because I didn't have Juneteenth off. I don't care. Cut a man off because he was trying to get freaky with me during Game of Thrones. Why are you trying to get freaky with me and Cersei and her brother are kissing in the tower and it pushed the little boy off? Why are you trying to get freaky? Why are you trying to get freaky with me? And I'm gonna post this. And I want you to know who this is. Because why would you try to get freaky with me and niggas is doing incest in the castle? Pay attention. I have ghosted somebody because of their zodiac sign. I do think that's a petty ass reason to ghost people. I do not fuck with Aries. I do not fuck with Libras. I don't fuck with Scorpios, friend or romantic. It's another sign. I don't really like Leos. I like Leo men as friends, but as like romantic people, no. I would never fuck with a Gemini. I would never fuck with a Cancer. I just can't fuck with no water sign. Like, if you're a water sign, I can't fuck with you. I can't fuck with no Taurus man. They too sassy. They're too fucking sassy. I'm not fucking with no Taurus man ever in life. So, yeah. All right, my final petty moment was when I got sloppy drunk. I don't even think this was petty. I just think I wanted like revenge and I just was very hurt. Sorry, y'all. I keep staring off because I feel like I see a black cat and y'all know what they say. Black cats bring good luck. So, yeah. Okay. This is really fucked up with me and I feel like I'll never, ever, ever, ever recover from this moment. Like, never. Basically, I called this boy. I was dealing with this boy a couple years ago. And this was the year that both of my grandparents had died, like within like a week span. Like both of my grandfathers died on both sides. And I was dealing with him. And I think this kind of like when we was ending it, like this was like getting towards the end of everything, which I didn't really mind. Well, I did at the time because I was batshit crazy, but yeah, I digress. He basically knew that my grandparents died and didn't even fucking reach out to me. He didn't even, mind you, like, I was doing a lot of things for this boy. Or that I felt like I was doing. I felt like I was doing a lot for me, for the position that I was in not last year. The position that I was in, that I was doing it, I felt like I was doing a lot that I didn't have to. And that bitch didn't even fucking give me the grace to even send his condolences. And then when I asked him why he didn't do it, he said because he was on his deathbed, sick with a head cold. I'll never fucking forget that. I feel like that, like, it's a lot of fucked up shit that people do to me. Because I got a list. It's a lot of fucked up shit that people do to me. But this one was like the candle. Man, once he said that, I think from the age of probably 20 in 11 months to the end, or maybe like the middle of me being 22, I had locked in. I mean, no, I didn't lock in. I was fucked up. I was going on like a tour of like fucking, I was drinking a lot. I didn't care. Like I was maxing, I was spazzing out. Like it was a lot. Like if I could take back like all that shit, I would, and I would be down to like half the bodies I have now. If I wouldn't have crashed out like that. If I wouldn't have crashed out like that, I wouldn't have ended up this way. But yeah. He said that, and I think like maybe a month later I called him up and I was like, fuck you, I hope you die, I hope your family die, fuck you and your mama, I hope y'all get this was like the break of COVID. I was like, I hope y'all get COVID, fuck you, I hope you die, you can call whoever, I want to beat up whoever, real life, real, like, mind you, I don't even remember that. I don't even remember all that until like next day, like as soon as I woke up, everybody was telling me what I did, and I was like, yeah, I need to be stopped. But you know what? I didn't stop until after I pissed on myself at a kickback and realized that I needed to tighten the fuck up. That's another story for another day. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Fuck it. Who cares? And yeah. So that concludes half of my petty reasons. But you know, some of the stuff be justified. Like I did feel good after I called him back and told him all that shit. You know, I did feel good. Like in the moment, I definitely did feel good because it was just like, bro, my fucking grandparents just fucking died and you're talking about you're on a fucking deathbed because of a head cold. Go to hell. 2, cutting that nigga off during Game of Thrones. I didn't really like him really either. He was an Aries, so I couldn't really vibe with him because I'm an Aries too and I don't get along with Aries men like that. 3, ghost of somebody because of their zodiac sign. I will never fucking feel bad for that because I know the love of my life won't even give a fuck if I say fuck you. Because he'll just be like, bitch, you're stupid. Take this dick. And I'll be like, okay. And and I will never fucking feel bad for having my boundaries when it comes to supporting people who don't support me. I'll never give a fuck. So yeah. So like I was saying, some of this shit can definitely be justified, you know? Now, I have spent all week. You see this? You see these? These are all stories of y'all. Y'all hear Callie? Anyways, I have taken a lot of stories of people who were petty before, who've done something petty and just felt justified, you know? So, if you hear a story, I'm sorry. If the victims hear the story, I'm sorry. But I don't care. It happened. Don't beat me up, I'm just a messenger. Alright, so the first thing was, oh, I remember, because I really wrote this down the way people typed it. So, don't blame me, blame the writer. Leaving your buns because she let her dog back in the bed after pooping on the floor. Now, that is actually trifling as fuck. If Callie or Uno pooped on the floor in my house, and then I cleaned it up, and then they think they're getting back in my bed, I hate dog abuse, but it's none of that. It's none of that. You're not getting back in my bed after you poop on the floor. Are you dirty? Like, and I feel like bitches who do shit like that, like, I hate somebody who's like, cause me, like, I love my dogs in the bed, like, I don't care what nobody fucking say, but it's one thing if they're clean, and it's another thing if they're fucking dirty. Y'all bitches be dirty as fuck, letting them dirty ass dogs in the bed, and y'all don't be wiping their paws, y'all don't be wiping their butt, y'all don't even be brushing their teeth, y'all don't even fucking rub their fur or wash them. So, yeah, it's levels to this dog mom shit. Another one is, sorry y'all, it's cold, and y'all know when it get cold out here, your lips get white. I'll never forget when I was in high school, my friend Makai would talk about how white my lips were all the time. So I feel like I can never go anywhere without fucking Vaseline. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna talk about y'all personal petty experiences because I have spent a week finding all the petty stories that I could, and I put them all in the Holy Grail of Learning Life with Lucy book. So yeah. First one is, so we're really going to scale it. Is it petty or is it not petty? Or should we do Is it justified or is it not justified? I think that's better. Do you think it's petty and justified or petty and not justified? Bet. So the first one we'll do is leaving this girl's house because she let her dog back onto the bed after it pooped in her house and like ghosting her. I think that's petty and justified or petty and not justified. I think that's petty and justified because I've cut a nigga off because he left poop in the toilet. So hey, it is what it is, man. The second one is putting my man's toothbrush on my dog's butt, then putting it back. Do you think that's petty and justified, or do you think that's petty and not justified? I think it's petty and justified just because I know the person and I know why she did it. So, honestly, I would put rat poisoning on that bitch. Checkmate. Some of these were actually insane, so I'm gonna feel bad for saying these. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm writing these down the same way they were typed to me. So don't judge me if I read these wrong, because that's not on me. Sorry. Fucking someone else because my significant other got mad at me and broke up with me. Now, do you think that's petty and justified or petty and not justified? I do not think that's justified at all. But hey, sometimes you just gotta tweak out. Like, sometimes you just, like, logically that's not justified, but emotionally I understand. Cause sometimes people fuck up your emotions and you do some crazy ass shit. Like, it just is. Like I said, it's the way the cookie has to crumble. Sometimes the cookie gotta crumble that way. So, I'm saying petty and not justified. PNJ. PJ. Sorry, I'm just writing notes. Okay. Fucking somebody else's friends because it happened to them. Okay, I get it. Sorry. They fuck somebody else's friend because their friend fucked their friend, if that makes sense. So, say if I fuck somebody else's friend because the person who I'm trying to get back at fucked my friend. That's basically how it is. And no, I don't think that's justified at all. I don't think that's justified at all, personally. You know, I don't think that's justified. I'm taking not justified all the way. Invited sneaky link. Oh, I remember this one because I thought this one was very funny. Basically, the person invited his sneaky link's friends to a kickback because the sneaky link was pissing him off. And wholeheartedly, I kind of find that in the middle. I think it can be justified. I think it can be justified to an extent. I feel like, I feel like my reasoning is just fucked up. So I'm going to just say petty and not justified, because it's like, those not your friends. And why would you think that they're going to switch on them for you, and you're just a sneaky link. So I guess that's not justified. Sorry, bud. If you see this, you know who you are. I forgot about this one. It says, fucked my friend's girl because he fucked mine. That's justified. That's justified. Sometimes you just got to do some revenge fucking. Sometimes you just have to do some revenge fucking. Sometimes you just have to do some revenge fucking. Like, ugh. I feel like people look down on revenge fucking. Sometimes, like, I understand to an extent it's wrong. But sometimes you just need your nut and you need to stop being upset. So, I don't know. I'm just a girl. Alright. This one is a little crazy. Fucked his friend because he broke up with me. Hey, one monkey don't stop no show. One monkey do not stop no fucking show. I do not think that's not justified. I think that's very much justified. Fucking with somebody else after they got my name. Oh, yeah. This was a wild bitch. And bitch, you know who you are when you see this shit. She said, sorry, I don't even mean to put a gender on it. Because it's supposed to remain. Supposed to remain anonymous. But no, this is wild. She said that she got somebody to tag her name on it and then broke up with them and fucked with somebody else to teach them a lesson that she's not one to be fucked with. And I truly feel like that's justified. Because, bitch, don't play with me. Like, bitch, don't play with me ever in your fucking life. Don't ever fucking play with me. It can only be so simple. Don't ever fucking play with me. She a wild bitch, but shit, she get an A+ in my motherfucking book. Alright. Quitting your job because of the schedule change and rules. Now that I highly agree. I feel like we should never give our life to no job unless it's your passion. Like, quitting a little motherfucking desk job or a restaurant job, that's that's nothing. Alright, y'all, we almost done. I ain't gonna have y'all stay too long. My homegirl need me anyway. She fucking called me, so fuck y'all. Anyways, this one I actually like because this is a good one. Extorting niggas out of money or exposing them to their baby mama. I do think that's justified because while you got a baby mama and a fucking baby, less than a year old, and you out here fucking, get to work. I hate bum ass daddies. This is coming from a girl with a bald head daddy. Bitch, I hate y'all. Fuck you talking about? I'm just kidding. Alright, so I only got 3 more. Sent a video to my ex returning the gifts that I purchased. I do think that's justified. Fuck. Because I'm the type of bitch, if a nigga give me something, I'm wearing that bitch till I die. Till I die. So your best bet was to fucking return that shit because I'm going to wear it with another nigga. Fuck are you talking about? Sorry. Sorry, Pootie Poo. Alright, key someone else's car because they took the fucking parking spot. Oh, yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah. So, after I heard the story behind this one, I actually did kind of feel like this was justified because if you see me about to back in, why would you pull into this spot? That's some greedy ass shit. Like, yeah. You're lucky I didn't fucking bash the windows in. Like, the fuck. Last one is somebody said fucking my ex-BFF ex-boyfriend. I remember that story from somebody who gave that to me, and I felt like she was very justified because I just felt like she was just very I felt like it was justified. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Alright, so I hope everybody has learned that sometimes being petty is sometimes necessary, and you never know when you might need to be petty. So we should all learn discernment so we can know who is worth being petty to and who's not worth being petty to. Because me, I'm not being being petty to. Because either I don't care or I'm going to take it too far. But sometimes I like to always end up on the I don't care. But you never know your ending recipient, you know? So, yeah. I definitely do want to say, I hope everybody learns how to be petty the correct way so they don't get caught. And so you don't get harmed. And I love you all.
Bitch, I've been fighting my thoughts, trying to sleep through the night. Bitch, I've been stacking it up, trying to reach new heights. Why I keep fighting the demons, I'm losing the fight. I keep taking these burgers, I'm high as a kite.